This video is going to be a collaboration with Cuberly Chaos and Becky Park on Poshmark. What we're going to do with this one is all three of us ran sales at the end of January, beginning of February, that last couple of days there. And we're just going to compare and see how our sales did and how much profit we made. So join us. And when you're done watching my video, make sure you go over and check out Becky Park's on Poshmark, and make sure you check out Cuberly Chaos, and their links will be provided in the description. And if you came from their channels, thanks for showing up. Let's go. Hi, my name's Heather. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark. My closet name is Hot Posh Fashions. Let's get this party started. We're gonna look at the sale that I ran at the end of January, beginning of February 2022. What sold, what type of profit did I make? And then when we're done, we're also gonna look and see if I met my January goals in order to meet my 2022 goals. So let's get this started. So first, this sale ran from January 29th through February 1st. Ended at midnight on February 1st. So let's go to my sales for those dates. Okay, the first thing to sell was this vintage teal adorned sweater. I've got it listed as an 80s vintage piece, which it is very 80s. It's got big shoulder pads, it's got bright pops of color, and a lot of sequins. It's very 80s. It sold on the 29th. This sweater sold for $30 and my cost of goods were $5. I got this at a Goodwill thrift. And so my profit after fees and shipping discounts was $19. Next to sell was a bundle of 3 items. This bundle sold for $50. The 3 items in this bundle were all wholesale items. Oh no, just kidding. The skirt set and the earrings are a wholesale item that I've got from a supplier of mine. And then the leggings were from the Poshmark wholesale market in a mystery box. I really paid too much for that mystery box. So here's the cost of goods on this bundle. The skirt set was $14, the leggings is $10. And then the earrings were $2 cost of goods, having a total cost of goods of $26. And with the $50 sale price and after shipping, after Poshmark fees and shipping discounts, I made a $14 profit. And I just was happy that that person wanted those leggings. So I was willing to let it go so that those leggings could sell. Next, we have another bundle of 3 items. The sweater, this is all from my wholesaler, one of my wholesaler suppliers. So the sweater was cost of goods of $20. The skirt set is a cost of goods of $17, and the oversized pink plaid color block mini dress is a cost of goods of $11 for a total cost of goods of $48. After Poshmark fees and shipping discounts, that gave me a profit of $30.15. Next to sell was this oversized cropped rust burnt orange sweater in a size extra large. This was a wholesale buy from one of my wholesale suppliers, and it was one of those cases of sometimes you have to be careful what you get from the wholesale suppliers because the pictures that they post don't always look the same as what you get. So I paid a lot for this item, $17 cost of goods with including the shipping fees and everything to get it to me. But I had to let it go at a loss. I only sold it for $21, and after fees, that was a loss of 20 cents. But I needed to recoup my costs. If you look in the pictures, there is a picture of what the sweater actually looks like, and it doesn't really ring true for what the pictures of the stock photos look like. I think I have one more of these, and I'm really letting them go just for whatever I can recoup some money on because they're just not as good as they should have been. Next, we have a See You Soon piece that I got from a Joe Mar box of See You Soon samples. It's a size small brown plaid overalls, and this had a cost of goods of $5. Thank you, Joe Mar. I'm pretty sure I had a discount on this box or something. And so it sold for $63 after fees and shipping. I made a profit of $45.40 on those overalls, which is great. Next, we have another bundle. This bundle has 3 pieces, and they are all from Joe Mar wholesale boxes. They were $5 a piece for cost of goods. And with the $42 sale price after Poshmark fees and shipping discounts, I made a profit of $11.15. So that's everything that sold on the 29th of January. So now we're going to move on to Sunday, the 30th of January. And the first thing to sell was this 5-piece bundle with a lot of items in it. It sold for a total of $150. Let's see, the cost of goods on this, the Tahari sweater was $10. And that was a retail arbitrage at, I believe, Marshall's, along with also the Anne Klein black and gold metallic shirt. That was also a retail arbitrage at Marshall's, and I believe that was $8 cost of goods. The Calvin Klein button-up midi dress, that had a cost of goods of $40. That was a retail arbitrage. The BCBG Generation multicolor snakeskin pump heels, those were a thrift find at Goodwill. Those had a cost of good of $5. And the Catalina vintage knit cardigan sweater, that was also a Goodwill find, and that had a cost of goods of $5 for a total cost of goods of $68. So after Poshmark fees and shipping, that gave me a profit on this bundle of $44.55, which I'm good with, especially considering almost all of those items I've had for a hot minute. Next to sell on Sunday the 30th was this pair of Can skinny black mid-rise stretch jeans in a size 9/28. They sold for $39. I'm pretty sure that these were a retail arbitrage from either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, but it's possible I got them at Plato's Closet, but I'm pretty sure that they were a retail arbitrage. The cost of goods was $12, so after Poshmark fees and shipping discounts, the total profit was $19.20. Next to sell on the 30th was a small bundle of 2 pieces. This was a sweater, Love Tree warm, soft, cozy ivory sweater. Super soft, super fluffy and cozy. That was a retail arbitrage at Marshall's from last year, and I had a cost of goods of $10. I had a whole bunch of those, and I think I'm down to 1 of those left. And then the second item was an Abercrombie & Fitch Fifth Avenue logo sweatshirt. I believe I got that in a Jomar box, and that had a $5 cost of goods, putting my total cost of goods at $15 with a sale price of $39 for that bundle. After Poshmark fees and shipping discounts, I have made a profit of $8.75, which I'm okay with because I never would have picked up that Abercrombie sweatshirt that was in a Jomar mystery box. So I never would have gotten that, so I'm happy that that sold. It's also a really small size. And the sweater, because it's white, I tend to not pick up solid white and solid black as much anymore because I've kind of learned my lesson, because they are kind of hard to sell just because they're hard to photograph. This sweater, it's one of those cases of if you saw it in person, it's really soft, really cozy, and it would sell very easily. But because we're looking at pictures, sometimes it's hard to sell. Even though I have sold them, I've not sold them for as much as I was hoping with the cost of good of $10 in them. So I'm happy with that sale. Now we'll move on to Monday, January 31st. And that day I sold my J. Crew tartan red plaid gold block heel, pointed toe, ankle strappy sandals. I sold them for $38, and I got these at my Honey Hole thrift store, the Wags to Riches, for $3. I love supporting that store, and I find some really good things in there sometimes, so I was super happy about finding these. They're super cute, and they sold fairly quickly. The profit on those after Poshmark fees and shipping discount was $24.94. Very happy with that. Next to sell on the 31st was this blue puff sleeve trench coat. This is something that I got from a wholesale supplier. This is in a size small. It sold for $66. Cost of goods on this item were $27 when you add in the shipping to get it to my house. So this, after Poshmark fees and shipping discounts to the buyer, this gave me a profit of $23.34. Next to sell on the 31st was a 3-piece bundle of part of my 3 for $30 deal. This had a daisy charm bracelet, a elephant necklace set, and a silver retro needle butterfly earrings, and they were respectively $3, $2, and $2 cost of goods for a total of $7 cost of goods. After Poshmark fees and shipping, I don't think this had any shipping discount, just the Poshmark fee, so I made a profit of $17 off this bundle. Those are all wholesale items that I got from a wholesale supplier probably about a year ago or so. And even though I got them a year ago, those items do sell periodically. A lot of them, I have them on the 3 for $30, but as you can see, even with the 3 for $30, I still make a decent profit off of them. And they're little things that are easy to ship that just go into a bubble mailer. Next to sell was this Adidas women's pink black 3 stripes activewear full zip jacket. This I also got at my Honey Hole thrift store, the Wags to Riches, for $3. And it sold for $20. It was a size extra large, and that gave me a profit of $10.54 after Poshmark fees and shipping discount. Moving on to February 1st, this was the final day of the sale. First thing to sell was this David's Bridal Teal Trumpet Spaghetti Strap Gown Dress, and this was a Goodwill thrift buy from one of the local Goodwills, and that had a cost of good of $7 in this. It was a size 4 and sold for $37, giving me a profit of $22.60 after Poshmark fees and shipping discount. Next to sell on February 1st was this Olivioshus, which I never am sure if I say that right or not, so if I do say that wrong, someone please correct me. It was a camel cable knit fringe cardigan coatigan. So it was like a cardigan sweater, but it was so thick and bulky that it could also be a coat, so we called it a coatigan, and that was a size small. This is from a Jomar wholesale box, probably one of my Olivioshus new with tags boxes. So this sold for $41, and it had an $8 cost of goods, so I made a profit of $22.34 after Poshmark fees and shipping discount. Next to sell was a pair of these brown vegan suede fur boots with the bows. They are very similar to Uggs. I got these from a wholesaler on the Poshmark wholesale market, and I have a whole bunch of these. I've maybe sold about half of them, and I got them about a year ago. The cost of goods on these are $14. I sold this pair for $29. It's a size 6, so I made a profit of $9.20. The last thing to sell in my sale was actually a bundle with this pair of Gucci crystal embellished gray peep toe cone heel platform pumps in a size 7.5, but they also sold along with a shirt and a bundle. So when I went to send this bundle or ship it, I realized that I don't have the shirt and the size that was ordered. I'm not sure how that happened. I don't know. It was a wholesale shirt, and I might have just accidentally relisted a wrong size or something. I have one of them left, but I believe the lady ordered a size small, and the one I have left is a large, so not even close. I offered her a bunch of other things from my closet to see if she just wanted something else similar to that, and just keep the bundle, and I would just switch it out, but she wasn't interested in anything else. So luckily I was able to get her to still buy the pumps, and we had to do a separate order. So she still got the Gucci shoes, and I canceled out her original order. So she purchased the Gucci shoes at the same percentage discount, and I still gave her the free shipping that she had gotten with the bundle because it was my fault. So she bought these Gucci shoes for $165. They were a size 7.5. They were really, 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 really pretty. Good quality, obviously. And I got these at the Real. This is my very first Real sale. I have probably 30 items right now or so from the Real, and this is the first thing I've had sell. So my cost of goods on this was $75, so I made a profit after Poshmark fees and shipping discount of $49.55, which I'm happy with. I would have liked to have sold these for more, but you know what? I'll take almost $50 in profit for a pair of shoes. That's okay with me. So I think these are a good buy, and they did have a lot of interest, and I'm happy that they're gone and that they went to somebody that I think will really appreciate them. So those are my sales for the January 29th through February 1st sale that I had as a collaboration with Becky Park on Poshmark and Cuberly Chaos. So make sure you watch their videos if you haven't already. Their links will be down in the description to see what type of sale they got and what they sold. Next, we'll look at the profits, the total profits for this sale. Okay, so for the sale running January 29th through February 1st, I had a total number of sale listings of 30. And so my total revenue for the sale was $967, and my total profit after Poshmark fees, after shipping discounts, and after cost of goods was $371.46. So I'm pretty happy with this sale. I think it went fairly well, and I moved some inventory that was kind of slow and stale, and I also got some really good sales, including those Gucci shoes and the sweater, and there was a couple of really good sales on there. So I'm really happy with it. I want to thank Becky Park on Poshmark and Cuberly Chaos for doing this collaboration with me. If you haven't watched their videos yet, be sure to click the links down in the description to watch their videos. And if you found me through them, thanks so much for coming and watching. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click like. And if you like reseller content like this, be sure to subscribe. Now let's go on and see if I met my January goals in order to meet my 2022 goals. Let's get going. Okay, I'm sure you've noticed the lighting change. I had to pause and wait a little while because I had a couple of sold items that had not completed, so they weren't showing up on my data yet, but they came through. So now we can talk about how January went as far as meeting my goals that I've set for myself for 2022. So let me scoot over here a little bit. Okay. So first we'll look at items sold. My goal for items sold in order to meet my overall goal of $25,000 in profit in 2022 is to sell at least 85 listings per month. So for January, I sold 95 listings. So that means I met my goal at 111%. So I'm really happy about that. So that is good. So I'm on the right track as far as selling. But so the next thing that I need to look at is how much are my items selling for? Okay, so my average sales price, I set a goal of $45 per sale per item. And for January, I sold an average sales price of $32.86. So I did not meet that goal. It's 73% towards goal. I was $12.14 under the goal. So I need to work on that. And as a result of that being low, that also means that my profit per sale is low too. My goal is $25 in profit per sale. And what I got profit per sale for January is $13.65, which is only 54% of my goal. I was $11.35 short. So that's not good either. We'll work on it. So what is good with those numbers is that my average revenue per sold item and my total revenue for January, if you compare January 22 to January of 21, I significantly improved on both of those. So for average revenue per sold item, I had in January of 2021, my average revenue was $25.39. And in January 2022, my average revenue was $32.86, an increase of 29% or $7.47. So that's great. Also, in addition to that, my total revenue for the month of January compared to January of 2021. In 2021, it was $2,514, and in 2022, it was $3,122, an increase of 24% or $608. So that is also good. And you might say, well, did you sell a whole lot more? And actually the answer to that is no. I would say statistically we're pretty close. In January of 2021, I sold 99 items, and in January 2022, I've sold 95 items. A 4% difference. I actually dropped, but I wouldn't even consider that significant. So I don't think that the increase in revenue or average sales price from 2021 to 2022 has anything to do with number of listings sold. It was just a legitimate improvement in the quality of items I'm selling. So just for fun, this is my sales map for January of 2022. So the states in the dark red are states that I sold to this month. And now we'll go to January profit. So in order to make my $25,000 in profit for the year of 2022, I need a profit each month of $2,083.33. In January, my profit was $1,296.54. This is how much I made after Poshmark fees, after shipping discounts, after cost of goods. This is pure profit. So I only achieved 62% of the goal for January, and I fell short of $786.79. So I didn't quite make it, but I am on the right track, I think. So I might need to hopefully as things pick up through the year, I can kind of make up for some of the places where I missed out this month. And mostly what it is not so much how many items I sold, but the price at which I sold it for. So if I can get my average sales price up, then that will automatically, or should automatically, if I can maintain my cost of goods but get my average sales price up, that should make my average profit per sale higher. And even if I maintain at the same number of sold items, then that will automatically increase my overall profit. So that's kind of my plan right now, is to try to maintain cost of goods and maintain my items sold while still increasing my average sales price. And that should hopefully will get me my profit that I need. At the same token, if I sold more, if I maintained my cost of goods but sold more items, even if my average sales price maintained the same, but I sold more items, then my overall profit would also raise. So there's that too. I could just sell more and kind of keep everything else the same. So we'll see which way this goes. I'm not so sure what's going to happen, but we'll keep trying. We're trekking along for that goal of $25,000 in profit for 2022. Wish me luck. If you've made it through this video, I am so excited that you're still here. Please make sure that you click like, because if you're still here, you've liked this video. And if you like reseller content, thrift hauls, Jomar unboxings, wholesale unboxings, what sold videos, analysis of sales, things of this nature, then please by all means subscribe to my channel, because this is the type of content I put out and it means that you're probably interested in it. And if you subscribe, you'll get notifications when I have new videos. So I really appreciate you being here. I hope you have a blessed day. And don't forget to check out Becky Park's on Poshmark and Cuberly Chaos for their videos for this collab, and be sure to like and subscribe them also. Thanks. Bye.